Okay, here we've got the Power of the Force 1997 Kenneth Star Wars Power of the Force freeze frame Zuckuss, and it's graded 85 near mint, so it's a card 85, blister 90, figure 90, and it's on the green freeze frame card, US card, with the actual figure looking amazing. I mean, this figure in terms of sculpting is really good. Comes with this heavy assault blaster rifle, and you know, just look at the sculpting on the outer robes. It's sort of really nicely painted to make it look like cloth and give the sense of movement in the material. Head sculpt's amazing. Look at that, really nice. Silver eyes, silver breathing around the mouth area, or what would be the mouth area, quite insectoid looking, and then some tendrils coming out from his head. Looks amazing. It's a really good figure for back in the day. It's more or less a 20-year-old figure now. He looks really cool. So that's Zuckuss, who originally in the vintage line was mistakenly called Forlom, and then it was only with the post 95 figures that they corrected the name mix up with Forlom and Zuckuss. But what a great looking figure. Looks really great. He comes with that blaster there. And he's one of the bounty hunters on the Empire Strikes Back. A Gand bounty hunter, I do believe. I remember fighting him in Super Empire Strikes Back on the SNES. But you've got a freeze frame, which should show you the scene from Empire Strikes Back. You can see the bounty hunters assembled. The Gand bounty hunter waits for instructions from Darth Vader. It's got the Kenner collection in the top of the card. A really nice looking piece. I mean, out of the Power of the Force line, these freeze frames are just quite visually appealing cards. I mean, some of the European cards are really nice as well. And maybe I'm biased towards the European cards, like the Italian cards and some of the European cards with so much writing on the front of the cards because of all the different languages. They look really spiffing, if you know what I mean. But it's a really nice item, this. And the figure's just top notch, as they say. I hope this comes out right. I've already done this review, but I filmed it sideways, so I'm having to redo it. It's a great looking figure, this, and I can't check until I've stopped the video, so I don't want to do this a third time. But what a great looking figure. I love the head. It's sort of very insectoid, a bit like the Ovium from Battlestar Galactica, but I mean obviously the classic Battlestar Galactica, but not, you know. And then let's look at the back of the card. But let's look at the grade. Card 85, blister 90, figure 90, 85 near mint plus. Let me do a shout out to a guy called Action Figure Grader. He's a new YouTube channel, and he shows a lot of this sort of stuff like I do, and he was always talking about my channel, which is really flattering and I really appreciate it. So, you know, and I guess he's about my age, maybe a little bit younger, but you know, he's quite witty in his you know, talking about these figures and stuff like that. So if you like that sort of thing, I'd suggest you subscribe, check the channel out and subscribe. So, because I mean, he's only got about 11 or 12 at the moment, and he should have way more subscribers than that. And then we look at the back of the card. We've got the Star Wars Power of the Force logo. The picture is the same as on the freeze frame, and you've got the figures here that you could get, other figures, play sets or creature sets, and then all the thing like Kenner's Rhode Island address. I guess they're owned by Hasbro then. Proof of purchase. Back of the freeze frame. Got a good deal. I saw it as like a low starting price, so I thought I might go for it. I mean, even ungraded, this figure goes for about, at the top end, around £20, and say the average £15 to £10 in the UK. Be cheaper in the States, so I didn't pay much over the high end of this figure, and it's graded and just looks amazing. What a cool looking figure. So silver eyes, very insectoid. And there's a new Black Series figure that looks amazing. 6-inch version of this character just looks, you know, I'd love to get that. But those figures are hard to find in the UK at the moment. So this is a great substitute, and even though it's 20 years old, this figure still stands the test of time. It's still comparable to other Zuckuss figures that have been released. The one in 2010 on the Saga Blue card, the one on the Legacy Collect, well, that's the same figure, and then it was recoloured for the Vintage Collection 2-pack. So this figure still is comparable to those, though it's got far less articulation. But it looks great. Okay, so that's Zuckuss. Hopefully this video is recorded correctly, because I don't want to do it again. Alright, cheers, goodbye.